Cyclones will get us started with the opening. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UCF Knights offense will go to work first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of a quality team.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guys, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Brown will throw it. Swings it out to the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Steer. Bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
7, Iowa State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cyclones offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Jackson. Good, solid tackle.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Goes to the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gives it on the option. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Townsend. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Malone. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Cyclones are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped in the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Creates a little space. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no. You're not getting this first down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by a field goal over South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The sure hands, it's Jenkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Brown wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. And the Cyclones will move the sticks. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. That's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to them. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Brown will throw it. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Jenkins. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Going up top. Intercepted! Got some room to run. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Knights will kick it off to start the second half.
UCF 7, Iowa State 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got the quick completion. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways. 10 yards to go. On the move, it's Martin. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job on fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable.
There he goes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you... to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Got enough for the first down. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. After the run, now to throw. Got the quick pass. Made a defender miss. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. How about being completely oblivious to the rush, standing in, delivering the football, and taking the big hit?
And everybody's going, yeah, I'm sure that's easy. Well, you do it with all those big boys breathing down your neck with bad intentions. They want to rip your head off, but you're just going to hang in there, stay calm, deliver the pass. Great job, great effort.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this...
Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run the option. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Power football with the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Knights in the hurry up. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. As the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Martin. Turning it on. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense as corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days that...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. At the 20. Touchdown, Knights! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 18 over South Carolina.
To the air on first down.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Cyclones with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The Cyclones can really attack on this second and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on the option. They'll try the run. Gets it past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer,